Hello and welcome to the Dice and Dudes. Tonight, the dudes are going to do a play and review of Zombicide 2nd Edition. Thank you all very much for joining us tonight. It's just going to be myself, David, and Paul. We're going to be playing this game. I have played the original as well as all the variations of Zombicide. He has only played Black Plague, but we're going to do a review of this. It'll be my final thoughts review. It'll be like probably your initial thoughts, but I mean, if you don't think it's going to change, you can always give us that. I'm going to do a quick run through at the end of the various changes that have been made to the game. And let me make sure that our sound is good.
Oh yeah, I was doing that.
Yep, our sounds good. Okay. I'll make some changes on I'll talk about the changes of the game, and we'll get into that. Oh, sorry. That's a little loud. Okay. But we'll get into the change. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about how we feel about the game, and then we'll talk about perhaps the future of the Zombicide. I want to go ahead and give a big shout out to Game Vault to say thank you very, very much for supplying us with this demo copy of the game, so that way we could play it a bunch. With sleeve cards, and we could, have a good time with the game before we just, kind of threw it on the table and do it. So I really appreciate it. I've been playing it over the last couple of days. We are going to be playing a scenario that I have already played myself, but you have not. So there will be some fresh eyes on this. And we'll talk about some more of the changes and our thoughts of that afterwards. So this is not going to be a how to play, but we are going to talk enough about the game that if you want to learn how to play and you watch the entire video, you'll have a very, very good idea on how to play the game. But I'm not going to have any graphics or anything like that, so there are better options out there. But if you like to listen, we will explain the game to you. Okay, I think that's going to go ahead and do it for our announcements today. Stay tuned. We still don't know what's happening tomorrow, so stay tuned. I will let you guys know as soon as I know something, probably around lunchtime tomorrow. We will let you guys know what's happening there. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it. Remember, we have no video coming up this Sunday. It'll be a week from today, as it is my youngest daughter's birthday on Sunday, and that day is hers. Okay, so we are playing the first of the missions, not the starter mission, but the mission after that. So we got the board set up here, as you all can see. We have our characters set up in the center. We know where we have to exit. We have our various spawn locations. And then on top of that, we also have our objective markers as well as our pimp weapon markers, okay? So for this one, we have to go around and we have to each of our characters collect up one of these objective tokens. We have to get into the space and pick it up. That will give us 5 adrenaline, and then we will be able to gain that. Okay. Once each of us has one of those, we have met that criteria for this mission. On top of that, we also need 3 things of food, either water, canned food, or rice. We need 3 of those. It doesn't matter who's carrying them, but we need 3. Once we meet both of those prerequisites, we can run to the exit and we can escape. Sound good?
Sounds very good.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start this, and it's going to be nice and simple because we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with Amy, and we're going to move to the left around the table. As a matter of fact, Paul, can you hand me that box? Because I actually forgot to grab one of the tokens we need.
Uh-oh.
We need the first player token.
Oh.
That would help you out just a wee bit. That is going to be this token right here. So we'll drop that right on top of Amy.
Okay.
Amy, yep. And
yeah,
I will just set this over here, out of the way. Okay.
I'll just set this up so I can see it.
So the way the game works, the way the game works. This is completely cooperative. We are all working together in order to try to complete this mission. If we open up various doors, things can happen, things like that. We'll get into that in a minute. But what you need to know for now is each character has 3 actions, okay? Those actions can be to move from one space to the next. They can be to open a door. They can be to attack, either with a melee or ranged weapon. They can be used to search a room that you're in. They can also be used to pick up items. or they can also be used to make noise or do nothing. If you make noise, zombies are attracted to noise. If they don't see anybody, they'll just go where the noise is, so you can kind of kite the zombies, which is really nice. So since we started with Amy, and Amy does have a crowbar, it's a very silent way on how to open a door. What would you like to do?
Well, should we just have her go and pick up that objective, though?
If you want to get the objective, I would highly suggest that she doesn't try to kill anything.
Okay.
Because remember, once we hit 7, we're going all the zombies that come out are going to be harder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we don't want to have anybody go over 7 adrenaline until
Okay.
Until
because how many adrenaline does this give?
5.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and put her up to 5.
Okay.
And then, I think you're right. I should have her move, or at least move.
Or would you like to open? Which door do you want to open? The door there or the door facing us?
Let's open the door facing us. Let's go ahead and...
So that's going to be your second action, is going to be opening that door. Now, Amy does have a free move action every turn, so you're able to move once for free.
Yeah, let's go ahead and have her do that.
Okay. And what would you like your next action to be?
Well, would it be too dangerous to open the next door?
I don't see why not. We're still in blue, so it's a good time. The blue adrenaline streak, so it's a good time to open.
Well, let's go ahead and open that second door.
All right, so you're going to go ahead and use your thing. That's one of the changes that they have made. There's no more rolling to open doors. You simply open a door and either makes noise or it doesn't. She has the crowbar, so it does not make noise.
Right.
Now, another change that's happening is happening right now. So right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. I got the camera off just a little. Let me try to raise the camera just a little bit so you guys can see that. How much you guys are going to see that? You may want to change the thing real quick.
Here, I'll change it.
That way nobody gets sick.
Right? I'll have them watch my lovely face. And we all know it is.
I'm not denying anything.
I know. You never deny it. You never deny me.
Only when I have to, and that's rare.
Yes, I know. Anyway, so we don't have anything going on right now with anything else, though we do have some viewers, but we will be back shortly once it looks like you're almost there. And you're there.
Yep, I think I'm there. Okay.
That'll be next upgrade.
Yeah. Well, next upgrade is going to be a better mic.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Okay, so I think that's better. I think.
Yes, you can definitely see that area now.
So now, if you see here, there's some dark areas. These dark areas are where the zombies are going to spawn, and the game recommends that you spawn from furthest to closest. So it's not every single room in a thing anymore. It's the very specific. The very specific areas. So we're going to start with this one here. That one is going to get an abomination. All right, what abomination are we going to get?
Wow.
We're going to get the Abominable Wild. So it's going to be, you can check to see which one it is out of those 4.
I believe
the next one. Oh, I'm sorry. Nothing's going to happen there. Sorry.
Sorry.
It's
blue.
It's blue. Yeah. And then Walker Rush. So we have 2 walkers in that room. Then this one here, we have a Fatty Rush. And on this one here, we have 1 runner. Okay, so 1 runner. You don't mind handing me with the 2 fatties? That is another change. Fatties no longer spawn with 2 walkers each. They just spawn as, just themselves. And then we will have 2 regular zombies. Okay. So it could have been worse, but that guy is definitely going to be moving into that space.
Yeah.
And he is covered with darkness, so we can't even shoot into that space unless we're adjacent to it. And then only 6s will hit. So that is a big issue. So next would be Doug.
Doug, would you object if he got that weapon?
You do have the 2 pistols.
You know what?
You're right. Sticking with that.
Okay. You know what? And you gave me that in the beginning, so I will go ahead and wait for that.
Yeah, because I think we'll have Josh pick it up since he doesn't have a ranged weapon.
But see, it'd take me 2 in there, and I can try and shoot, but then I would get.
But then you're going to take a hit. Yeah, he's definitely going to hit you.
So I think I just want to search.
Okay, so go ahead and pull a blue card.
A walker in this zone, then discard this card. Really?
Okay, so there is a walker that just appeared in that space. Okay, now's a good time to talk about, well, if you want to shoot at him, one of the new changes is that we're no longer in the target priority. Kind of like Black Plague now. If you miss, then you hit us.
I was going to say, I liked it when I was, with what's it called? Black Plague, the way it worked.
Yeah. And you don't have a melee weapon, so it's up to you. You can wait. Ned can try to finish him off, and you can move out and just stay there for now. It's up to you.
If he moves out, though...
It would take you an extra action to move out because there's one zombie in this space.
And then, that would be my entire turn. And we
Yes. It's up to you. You can risk it for the biscuit, but if you miss twice, both of them are going to take a wound.
Then, yeah, I think I don't want to screw my party over like that early. So, that was one action. The next two actions. 3 actions.
Okay, so that is your 3 actions. Okay, so next is going to be Ned. Ned is going to try to swing at this guy with his baseball bat. So this uses 2 dice. Can we see my thing up here or no?
You know what? Let me give that one.
Okay, so we have our 2 dice here.
Not that one.
So I will be hitting on 3s for this. So I'll wait till we have that up. There we go. All right, so let's see. So I did get a hit. That does 1 damage, which will kill the zombie. So
Nice.
that zombie is dead, and Ned is going to gain a free thing there.
Adrenaline.
Of 3 of free adrenaline. So Ned is also going to use his free search action, since he's in that room, to go ahead and do a free search.
Machete.
He has a machete. I like the machete a lot because it can kill fatties. So I'm going to hold on to the machete, and I will put the baseball bat back in my bag. Then... I think what he's going to do is he's just going to go ahead and move up. Do we want him to go this way, maybe? I mean, zombies will be spawning later, but I mean, he could, or he can move that way. What do you think?
I mean, there is 2 objectives there that, we get people...
But I figured, and Amy's there too. So, I mean, I would kind of like to open this one up while we're still in blue.
Sounds like a good plan.
And I just changed... Oh, but he can't open up doors. So...
Amy could go that way and open it up for you.
Yeah. How about Amy and I kind of head that way?
Okay.
And then Josh is going to go ahead and he is going to pick up the pimp weapon. Hopefully it's not another It is not. It is the nail bat. So while he didn't get a ranged weapon like he wanted, he did get a really good melee weapon.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. So that's his first action, and that pimp weapon is gone. You can go ahead and set it to the other side. So his next action is going to be 2, and then he wants to go ahead and stay there for now, just because he wants to be able to help you guys out. Because it would be good for him to pick up like the objectives and stuff.
Right.
And with that nail bat, he can hurt fatties. Okay, so that's going to end our turn. We'll go ahead and put that over there on Doug. And now we will move into the zombies' turn. So first off, zombies activate. So I like to activate like all of one kind of zombie. And I usually start with like runners, and then regulars, and then fatties, and then abominations. So I'm going to go runner, go 1, 2. That's his 2 actions. Then over here, the fatties are going to try to get as close to us as possible, so they're going to move up into there. Then these guys are going to move into here. They only each have 1 action, so their turn is done. And now one of the cool things about the game is they finally gave us a number 1 on this, which is nice. So we know what the starting spawn zone always should be, because people would try to change it, to cheat it a little bit. But number 1 for us is going to have a walker rush with 3 regular walkers.
Wow.
1, 2, and 3. They see us, so they're definitely going to be coming our way. And then the next one will be number 2 over there. Will be 2 walkers. If you don't mind helping me out with that. And then the last one here, closer to us, will be 1 abomination, and that will be the Abominable Wild.
Well, show me that one again, because I didn't actually look at it.
There you go. I think it's that.
Yeah, I think it's this one.
Yeah, I think it's the one on the far right. Yeah, it's that one. Okay, so that guy's right down. Now, the Abominable Wild, the Molotov effect is if in the Abominable Wild zone, it only kills him. Nothing else is killed by the Molotov. So that's pretty tough. So he's very, very defensive. Now, that will end the zombie turn. So we come back to the player turns, and we will be starting out with Doug.
With Doug, which they're... Tough situation again.
It is a tough situation. You could shoot at the fatties, but it's not going to do anything, sadly.
Oh, yeah, even with 2?
Yeah, even with 2. Because the weapon only does 1 damage.
Right. But then if he moves over there, then that's gonna if he moves one space over, if he moves here, they won't get him that turn, right?
They won't get him that turn, but it's going to take him 2 actions to move out. Then your third action would be to move there because your range of your weapon is only 0 to 1.
Right. Which I'm thinking maybe...
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll just move you there. They can move into your thing next time. And as long as there's no one with you, you can just try to gun them down as much as you possibly can. Okay.
All
so
right.
That'll end it for Doug. It's now going to be Ned's turn. Now, sadly, Ned does not have a way to open up anything. So Ned really wants to go into there so we can grab that one, but he's going to have to let Josh do that. So he's going to switch places with Josh. He's going to move in, and he's going to take an attack. So he only rolls 1 die with the machete, but he hits on a 3+. So let's see.
That's pretty good.
That is a miss. So his last action is going to be to attempt to swing again. That is a hit. Okay. So Ned, once again, gains another adrenaline. So that is another dead zombie. So we don't have to worry about that runner, and that does end Ned's turn. So Josh could go 1, 2, 3 and open that, but then he has the abomination on him. But he's slippery. So I wouldn't mind doing that with him. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then open up that door.
Oh no, he's got the fire axe. So.
Yes, he does. And that does create noise.
No, he has the fire axe though.
Yeah, he has the fire axe. The fire axe creates noise.
Oh, okay.
Your crowbar doesn't.
Yeah.
So this one here, we'll say that one's further away, is going to have 3 fatties in it. You could help me out with that.
This is not getting good.
And then this one here will have 1 runner in it.
Okay, you got the runners. Okay.
Alrighty, so that's going to go over to Amy now. It is now Amy's turn.
All right. Amy doesn't have anything that can deal with fatties.
You could trade for the machete if you wish. That would give you some that could kill fatties, but that would take an action.
Yeah, that would take an action, and...
I'd really like you to be able to get in there so you could pick up that pimp weapon. But at this point, Ned's going to be sticking around because if you want, you could actually head over with Josh to help him out if you wish. She
does get 1 free move action, so she could trade and then try twice, but if she doesn't get it, then, she's...
Yeah, if you don't hit twice, you're going to take a hit.
Yeah,
but that's up to you. Luck favors the bold, and sometimes it spits in bold's face.
True. How do fatties hit harder? I can't remember.
No, not these fatties. In the Black Plague, in Green Horde, they did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Then you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and trade for that.
Alrighty. So you're gonna take that machete.
Yeah.
I'll put the baseball bat back in my hand as I get a free organize whenever we trade.
All right.
So that's 1 action. Then that's still 1 action for your free move, and you have 2 attacks.
Yes, 2 attacks. All right. That's a hit.
1 dead fatty.
Oh, you know what? We're going to go up into yellow.
Yes,
is that 1 or 2?
It is 1 for killing.
Okay.
It is 1 for killing everything, 5 for killing the abomination.
That's 2.
Okay, so good and bad news. We are now in yellow.
She gets 1 action.
Yes. So would she like to move out, or would she like to pick up the pimp weapon or search?
She'll pick up the pimp weapon.
Okay, so pimp weapon is gone. That is the
Zantetsuken.
There you go. It's 5 dice hitting on 4+.
Ooh.
You get a free rearrange of your stuff that cannot kill fatties, but that is pretty good at killing regular walkers.
Yeah, and she's going to have some regular walkers on her.
I'll probably end up taking that machete back from her.
Probably when you come back.
Okay, so that's going to end our turn. It is now the enemy's turn, or the zombie turn. This guy's going to go 1, 2. These guys are going to go into there. This guy's going to go into there. These are going to come into here. These are going to come into here. Thankfully, no attacks. But now let's see. Number 1 is going to get another abomination. And the abomination it's going to get is the Abomina Cop.
Which is?
That one.
Oh, so...
The first one on the far left. So the Abomina Cop is now there. And then the next one up there is going to get a fatty.
Oh, hey, we didn't move these.
Oh, we did not. Thank you. We do have a fatty up there and a single walker down here. Okay, so this isn't looking so hot, but hey, this is part of the game, right?
Right.
So,
that goes over to Ned.
Ned would be number 1. Ned definitely feels like he needs to do something really, really cool. So he wants to go ahead and move into here. Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. It is 2 walkers. And it is
because we're
2
yellow.
fatties. Yes, and it is 2 fatties. Because we are in yellow. So forgive me for that. Alrighty. Okay. So Ned's moving in. Ned is going to swing twice at these guys, and he's going to hope that he can kill them both. He kills neither. That is a 2 and a 1, sadly. So neither of them are going to die. So that is going to end Ned's turn because now he can't do his free search. Josh is going to go ahead and he's going to move in. He's going to go 1, 2, which is going to give him 5.
I'm so sorry. I put in the wrong thing. Hold on, let me... There we go.
Sorry about that. 1, 2, and then he's going to go 3 into there. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do.
Okay. So now Amy is going to slice and dice with this Zantetskin. Tetsuken?
Zantetsuken.
Zantetssuken.
So that's 4 dice. 5 dice.
5 dice. Okay, I was rolling 3. 5 dice.
Hitting on 4 pluses.
I'll grab another one. That's 3 hits.
All right, so that is 2 zombies and 2
I'm sorry.
adrenaline.
2 hits.
That is 2 zombies and 2 adrenaline for Amy.
All right. Well, oh no, there was only 2 of them. So
there was only 2 of them. So that is 2 actions. So I would suggest helping out. We definitely don't want you picking up any of that stuff. If you go into orange, we're going to lose.
Right. She gets a free move. Mm-hmm. So that was 1 action. Free move. Second action, she can definitely help out there.
Yes, you have 1 more attack, yes.
Yeah, so...
Just remember, more you kill, the harder it's going to get for us. She may want to take a turn off next time.
Yeah, actually, she still gets 1 more action after that.
But remember, if she's in there, he can't shoot now, because he may hit her.
She has 1 more action. Oh, but there's...
That would take 4 actions to move out.
Yeah.
Well, you'd have to kill all 3, and then you'd be able to move.
Yeah, maybe it's worth it.
Maybe it's worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That door's closed.
Oh, that door is closed.
So that would take an action, then another action.
Well, you know what? She will open that door for him.
Okay. Alrighty.
And then she will just do a basic search.
Alrighty. Go ahead and do your search.
Molotov.
Hey, we can kill the fatty.
Sweet.
Or we can kill the abomination.
Yep.
Let's do it. Let's get that abomination killed. We'll probably want to trade that with you and then do that. So now it will be Doug's turn. There are 3 zombies in his space. He's going to be rolling 2 dice.
Because he's got 2 pistols.
Because he has 2 pistols. And he has a matching set.
Okay, and what did matching set do?
So it allows him...
I think that's just on pickup. He gets to get a matching set.
Whenever an equipped card with the dual symbol is drawn from during a search action, the sorcerer can immediately take another card of the same type. Oh, okay, cool, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you still have that, which is nice.
So that is 2 hits.
That is 1 action and 2 adrenaline. Second action is another hit.
Yeah, another hit.
So that is a 3rd adrenaline, and you have 1 more action.
He is going to go ahead and move into there.
Sounds like a very good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to move this over. That is going to end the player phase. It is now the enemy phase. Now, these guys are adjacent to the dark, so they can see him into there. These guys cannot, so they're going to move up. And sorry, that would be gone at the end of last turn. And then these guys will move up. This guy will move up. If you don't mind moving the 2 sections there, them over to there, and them 1 up. Okay, so number 1 in yellow is all walkers gain another action. So they will move there, and those 2 will move there. Okay.
Hopefully you don't get all ball.
Right, and now 3 walkers up there. Let me hand you the 3. There's 3 of them. And then the last one is 2 runners, which could be much, much worse.
Okay.
Now, I need to double check something real fast. Can I take an object with zombies in the same thing as me?
Since you have
I
slippery or just...
believe I do. I believe I can, but let me double check real fast. Yeah, he can just do it. It doesn't matter if there are any zombies in the space. I don't see any caveats to that. So yes, he is going to go ahead and take that pimp weapon.
My shotgun.
And he is going to go ahead and do that. Well, actually, the axe is good because it can open doors. So with Ma's shotgun, he is going to go ahead and with a ranged attack, he's got 2 ranged attacks. So if you can go to remove that, or remove that for him, please. He's going to try to kill these guys. He's got 2 dice. They can shoot to kill. That is 1 dead. Sorry, excuse me. And that is going to get him his 6th. That is the other 2 dead, and he now has another action. His other action is going to go ahead and be to move right there. So that is Josh done. It is now Amy's turn.
Okay. Amy is going to... Do we want her to kill or to Molotov that abomination?
I would say her not to do it simply for the fact that that's going to put her super close to orange. But it'd be great for Doug to do it because Doug could use it.
Well, in that case, she's going to come over here, trade with Doug.
Well, you're in the space with Doug.
Oh, you want Doug to do it?
I mean, we could have Ned do it too.
True. Okay, yes, she's going to trade with Doug then.
Okay.
And he needs to equip that, doesn't he?
Yes, he will. He will need to equip that.
Okay, and she's not going to equip that. And then...
That's one action.
That's one action. Free.
Yep.
Do we want to trade this back with Ned?
I'm just going to search with Ned. Remember, he gets a free search,
so he doesn't want that.
I'm not too worried about it right now.
Okay, well, it's just because he doesn't really need it. Oh man, she doesn't want to be really much of anywhere.
Well, he's going to throw that right now and kill him. She could search. We do need to search.
But that was one action. So yeah, we can just search.
Mm-hmm.
So a basic search, sawed-off shotgun. Ooh, man, like it doesn't.
Remember, each one of us just needs one. 2 of us have it, and the other 2 are right next to them. So we're very close to not even needing to open doors. We just need to be able to hold up and find food.
Okay. So, well, then, yeah, I guess...
So you can't search. You can only search once.
I'll only search once.
Yeah.
Then...
You got 2 actions left.
That's right. Well, yes, she does have an extra action. And well, we don't want her to search again. No, she can't search again. And you don't want any of these weapons.
She can move back and pick up the pimp weapon. See what she gets.
Yeah, she can pick up the pimp weapon. Maybe okay. What's his name will like it.
All right, go ahead and pull your pimp weapon. Hopefully it's not an ah. It is an ah.
Ah, damn.
Okay, and that's all 4 of her actions, so it is Doug's turn.
Yes.
And that is going to put a guy right here. So does Doug want to throw the Molotov?
Because he can throw it 1 space away,
yes,
right?
Yes, he can throw it 1 space away.
Yes, he wants to throw it.
You can no longer throw it on your own space. There's no more self-sacrifice. And here's the thing that I wanted to wait to tell you. Unlike before, if anybody dies, we lose. The way we usually play it with our house rule, that's the rule of the game now.
Oh, I thought that was the... I didn't realize that was our house rule.
Yeah, that's the way we play it because it's more fun that way.
Okay. Well, then he's going to throw the Molotov.
That is 5 experience.
Bam. 1, 2,
or 5 adrenaline,
3,
excuse me.
4, 5. Now that discards the Molotov, right?
Yes, the Molotov is now gone.
Oh, it's a...
Yep, right there.
Okay. All right. Does he get to put this back in?
He does not.
Oh, okay. So that's going to stay there. However, he does get an extra action.
Yep, so he still has 3 actions.
He's going to go ahead and...
So, 2 actions.
He's going to shoot that guy in there.
Don't miss.
He got a 5.
And 1 miss, though.
One miss.
So
Oh!
Amy's going to take a hit.
Oh, I forgot about that.
But that is an extra XP for Doug.
Yes.
Or an extra adrenaline for Doug.
All right. He has one more action?
No, that was his last action.
Are you sure?
1, 2, 3. One more action.
He's going to search. Plenty of shells. You may roll any attack with
Shotguns.
a shotgun weapon once. Oh.
Okay.
Well.
Ned is going to go ahead and move. He's going to do his free search.
Plenty of shells.
Okay. Then he is going to go ahead and pick this up, and that is going to put him up to 7. So he now has an extra action. I need to move Josh's down too because he has another extra action as well.
Oh, Ned's going to go get that one next.
Yeah. Or Doug is, sorry.
Yeah, Doug, sorry.
Yeah. So that was 1, 2, 3, and 4. I want to end in the same space as you guys, just in case. Okay. So now that is everybody's turn. So now it is now the enemy's turn. So these guys are going to go here. Now they see Josh, so they will move in with him. There is one thing there plus us, so they're all moving this direction.
And these are just walkers. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, this one here was supposed to be a runner, so that one would actually be in this room. Because he does not see Josh, and there's more danger that way. And that is a faster path. Okay, so now we will go ahead and do our spawning. That is 5 regular walkers in this space.
Wow.
1, 2, 3.
We need to kill some of those.
4 and 5. And then number 2 over there is going to get 4 runners. There you are, 4 runners. And then the one right next to us is 2 walkers, thankfully.
Yeah, say after those huge pulls.
Yeah. Okay, so it is Amy's turn again.
Yes, Amy's turn. And the first thing that she is going to do is, you know what? We don't really need the crowbar anymore.
Do we have the chat up?
Is someone chatting?
No, I'm just wondering.
No, we don't.
Okay, but nobody's chatting, so that's okay.
All right. Yeah, I'd turn it on if we did. But anyway, so she is going to trade with Doug plenty of shells. And since that's, when you trade, you get a free switch. Can you trade to anyone during?
It's just one other person.
Oh, okay. All right. But that now does allow her to shoot into there.
She can shoot into there.
Yeah. So that is.
And this is a reload weapon, so it's once, then it's an action to reload, but you reload for free at the end of each of your turn.
Okay.
At the end of the round.
All right. So she's gonna shoot, and see here. You may re-roll all attacks with. Okay.
Yep. Once per.
Yeah. So that didn't hit.
Nope.
So she's gonna roll again.
Both.
That's a one. That's 2 hits.
Okay. So that is another XP for Amy.
Yep. Adrenaline.
Or adrenaline. Yeah.
Yeah. And then so
that's one action. Which we still need to find food. We still haven't found food.
So she's gonna search.
That's 2.
Another sawed-off shotgun. She could dual wield that.
But she has to get rid of something.
That's true.
You want to get rid of the machete? We have a lot of fatty killer stuff.
Yeah, she'll get rid of the machete, and she'll start dual wielding this. Someone should take that off of her.
Yep. And then 2 more actions.
And if she goes there, that's going to end up...
Yeah, that abomination can heal her.
So, but she has 2 more actions, and she gets 1 free move. So she can actually end up here.
Yes.
And we do need her to get,
1, 2, 3.
We need to move on to different areas.
Well, we need to get closer up there to the exit would be nice.
Yeah.
Going up there would be very nice.
Okay, so that's going to be her turn.
Yep. Now it is Doug's turn.
Doug is going to go in here.
That's 1.
And pick this up.
That's 2. And that's going to give him 5 XP.
Adrenaline.
I keep doing that. Adrenaline. 5 adrenaline.
Hold on, where was he at?
He was at 8, right?
8, yeah. Okay, 13. All right, now he's going to search. Sniper rifle.
The sniper rifle is great because the sniper thing lets you not, if you miss, you don't hit an ally.
Oh, that is nice.
And you also ignore target priority. Because right now, if we try to shoot into this space, we are hitting the abomination before we hit the walkers.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And this is also a ranged weapon that can take out
Fatties.
fatties.
Yep.
Okay. So he did a search. So that was...
that's your 3. That's 3. You have one more action.
Then he's just going to move back.
Alrighty. Ned is going to go ahead and he's going to take his free search.
Pistol.
He has a pistol now, so he could dual wield pistols. He doesn't really care too much for that. Do you want the sniper rifle or no?
I mean, he does get... Oh, he can get 1 extra die on ranged. But, so can he... No, he's good with the pistols right now, so if you want...
Okay, so I will trade with you for my first action. I'm just going to basically throw this pistol away because we don't need it.
Okay, yeah.
So that's my first action. Then second action, third action, and I think fourth action would be smart. Then Josh is going to unload with Maw's shotgun into the 2 runners that are on him.
Seems like a good idea. Oh, hey, I should have turned that on.
That is 1 hit on one of them. That gets him another XP. And then second action for him is, I wish you could have rolled like that the first time.
Right.
Another 1 hit. That's 2 actions. We definitely need to search.
So that's 3.
Yeah.
Chainsaw.
He's got a chainsaw, which he would rather have the Maw's shotgun anyway. But the chainsaw does 2 damage. He's gonna, instead of the fire axe, he's gonna go with the chainsaw. And then his last action is gonna be, if he moves there, they're all gonna come at him. Is that smart? You know what? I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna risk it. That way I can run past if I can, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the only problem with that's hitting on 5 pluses.
Yeah, but it is 5 dice, but 5 pluses kind of sucks. But I got Maw's shotgun.
True.
Yeah. Maw's shotgun. Oh, actually, no, I don't. I had to reload Maw's shotgun, so I don't have the extra action.
But, oh, yeah.
It is a reload. Yep. So I would have had to reload it for an action to shoot again. Yeah. So, nope, I am not going to be able to risk it for the biscuit this time. But go ahead and move the first player marker over, and it is now their turn. These guys are going to go right there. These guys and these guys here, the most, it's 2 versus 2. Oh, no, he shot twice. So these guys are going to come down. I should put the noise tokens out. And then since they don't see anybody, they're going to move back. And same thing with them.
And these are runners.
Yep, so they're going to be in that second space. Yep. Alrighty.
And then we didn't move those.
Yep, and these have to move up 1 space. And they now see Doug. Okay, now we're going to spawn. So number 1 is going to get 6 more walkers. We need to start killing walkers. We're going to be running out very soon.
Yep. Well, Doug's certainly going to try.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Number 2 over there is going to get 5 walkers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. And last but not least is another abomination. This abomination is going to be the patient 0. So the one with the bag off of them. That one right there. Alrighty. This is not looking like we're in a great position. And he's looking like he's all by his lonesome.
Yeah. He can't, well, I don't know if that
I mean, he could, but I don't know why he'd want to do that at this point. I mean, I guess he could go 1 open, 2, 3 open, and then 4 go inside. But I mean, something's going to spawn in there. So he's probably not going to do that. But it is now your turn, sir, with Doug.
With Doug. Okay. Doesn't he have slippery?
Yeah. He can just run. He can just run away. Yeah, he can just run away if he needs to.
Yeah, which probably might be a good idea.
Yeah, at this point, probably a good idea.
But anyway, Doug's going to take aim at the over there.
Okay.
With the
so
pistol.
2 shots with 3 pluses to hit.
That is two hits.
So that is 2 XP for Doug, or 2 adrenaline for Doug. I'll remember that one of these days. That is 1 action.
Do it again. That's
That
2
is
more.
2 actions and 2 more.
We don't want him to do that again. Because you'll get more.
Well, there's only 1 more.
Oh, okay.
So if you want, you could shoot, or you could go move. Because he's going to be in line of sight. But if you end here, yeah, that'd be bad. So you may want to shoot. I don't know what you want to do. I don't know what you want to do. You could just stay here. You can move in here and search.
Yeah, move. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and search. Ah!
And there's one with you. So it looks like you're going to be taking a hit.
Yeah.
Okay, it is now Ned's turn, and Ned does not have line of sight. So Ned could go 1, 2, 3, shoot, and then search. He could do that. But that puts him over there. What do you think?
Well, it certainly would help out Doug.
Oh, sorry. And he would have put the sniper, when he traded with you, he put the sniper rifle in his hand, not the pistol.
Oh, in order to use it, though, you have to be at least 1 space away.
Yeah. So, I mean, he can go 1, 2 and use it there.
Yeah. And then scoot back.
1, 2, 3. And then he could go 4 and search. Yeah, he's going to do that. So it's 1 shot hitting on a 3+. He's dead. And Ned is now at 8 adrenaline. Okay, and then he's going to 1 and free search.
Water!
All right, we finally have 1. So we need 2 more food, and then we are good. I'm actually going to throw away the plenty of shells instead of that, so we can go ahead and get
You don't
rid of
need
that.
to yet.
I don't need to yet, but I'm still going to.
Okay.
Because he's probably going to end up searching again next time. So Josh is going to go, 1, 2, 3, and... you know what? He's going to risk it. He's going to go 4. Because he can't even hit the abomination at this point. So there's no point in him trying. And then it will be Amy's turn. Amy, what would you like to do?
Let's see here. Yeah, that would make some noise.
You could go 1...
She could re-equip the crowbar again.
Re-equip the crowbar. You have 1 free move, so it'd be free, then move for 1.
I was thinking about that one over there.
Or that one over... Yeah, either way.
Because there's less... Like, it gives her, like, some distance between...
Yeah, and it's close to the exit. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can go free move, adjust, so that's 2. Open the door for 3, and now we got to see what's going to pop up there. Yep. So furthest room is 3 fatties. And the closer room is, 3 runners. Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay.
All right. And that is 1 more. You have 1 more action. Let me see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yes, you have 1 more action.
Well, she does not want to go in there. So she's just going to... re-equip the shotgun.
Sounds like a good idea.
Dual-wielding the shotgun.
Yeah, dual-wielding shotgun sounds like a good idea. Okay, so then we're going to move this guy over here, and then let's see what's going to happen. So they can now see this. They're moving up. He's moving up. They're moving in. They're moving here. Runners over here are going to go 1, 2. Then... fatties are going to go there. You go there. These guys are going to go 1. These guys are going into your space, and these guys are moving 1 over. Ooh. All right, let's do some spawnage. Number 1 is 6 more walkers.
That's not good. I just realized he has no egress.
No, he does not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 2 is 1 fatty, and then number 3 is 2 fatties.
Not unless he's going to fight his way out that side.
He could try to fight his... I could help you out there with that because I do have Ma's shotgun, or I could run in there with the chainsaw. Up to you. Well, it is now Ned's turn, and Ned is going to go and take his free search because Ned also doesn't have an egress.
Sawed-off shotgun.
Not great, but I mean it is something. So he's actually
Right after
gonna
he
do
got rid of
that.
the plenty of shells.
Yep, of course.
Did you really want to do that, or?
Yes, I still want to get rid of the plenty of shells because I still want to hold on the baseball bat just in case.
Okay.
So I'm going to take my sniper rifle shot into those guys. That is a hit. That is another XP for him, or another adrenaline for him.
Oh yeah, he gets
Number
choice.
2. That is another hit. And then he is going to go.
Bust the door open and go the other way.
He doesn't have anything to open doors.
Oh, you can't. You have to have something to open.
You have
doors.
to have something that can open doors.
Oh.
Yep. So Ned may be dying very soon. Ned.
How many movement points does he have left, or actions?
He has 2 actions right now that he can do. So if he goes 1, then he has to stay there, and then those all those runners are going to go in and kill him.
Yeah.
So at this point, I think it's important for him to stay right where he is, and he just hopes that he gets a good search next time.
Amy's gonna have to come and open up that door.
Yep. Okay. So it is Josh's turn. So we got some problems here. So the big problem is that Josh can't leave because right now we can actually force him to go after Josh instead, which would be smart. So Josh instead. Doug, would you be able to help me out by killing him on your turn?
Yes.
Okay, so he is going to go ahead and start unloading into... Actually, he'll just unload into him. No, he's going to unload this so that we can get through. He's going to unload into them. So 2 shots. That is 1 kill, so 1 adrenaline. Puts him up to 11. Whoops. And then he's going to reload. So that's his second action. Now he's going to fire for his third action. That is 2 more of them gone. That is going to put him up to 13. And then for his last action, he's going to he's going to chainsaw, the one next to him.
Well, he gets 4.
Oh, actually, hold on a second. I'm going to have to do something different. So I'm going to put him back down to 10. We're going to put these 3 guys back because he is going to go 1, 2, open the door.
Okay.
For 3, and then he's going to go ahead and I think it's smart for him to run away just in case, but yeah, I think it's smart for him to... He's going to search. He's going to hope that we get some more water. Canned food. We need 1 more, and then we just got to escape. That's it. So it is now Amy's turn.
Amy. Okay. Well, the first thing she's going to do is just kind of...
Sawed-off shotgun?
Yeah. Sawed-off shotgun. She actually gets to roll 4, right? She's dual-wielding them.
Yes, she is dual-wielding them. That is 3 hits.
Yep,
So that is
3.
all 3 dead. That
1,
is 3
2,
adrenaline.
3. Okay.
That was 1 action. We're still okay. We're mostly okay right now.
Okay.
We're mostly okay right now.
Does she want to go in there and...
You have a free move. You could go in there and pick up another weapon and see what it is.
Yeah.
So that's 1. Then 2.
Golden AK-47.
It can kill fatties, and it's 3 dice hitting on 4 pluses.
Oh.
I would say that's better than your shotguns.
Yeah. She's going to ditch one of the...
Do you want to search while you're in there?
Yes, she does want to search.
Okay. Bag of rice. Okay, so we have everything we need in order to make it out now. So a great thing to do would be for you to head towards the exit or help, get ready to help us so we can make it to the exit too.
Yeah. She's going to go back 1, which
and that will be her last action. Okay. So now let's see. It is now Josh is going to be first player.
Doug hasn't even gone.
Yeah, Doug needs to go. Sorry.
Yeah. Which Doug's in a pickle.
Well, actually, Doug's not in too bad of a pickle because Doug can go 1, 2, 3,
Oh, yeah.
and then 4 if he really wants to. He's not in too much of a
Okay,
pickle
yeah,
right
you're
now.
right. And he's going to.
1, 2, 3. Did you want to keep moving or no?
Yeah.
Okay, 4. All right. So now it's going to go, this guy's going to go over here. And then, okay, so we're going to do this by runners first. Let's move all runners. 1,
Okay.
2.
I don't see any other runners.
Okay, let's move all abominations. 1, 2. Now let's move all fatties. 1, 2. 1, 1. And now all walkers.
You guys are kind of in trouble.
Well, the good news is that we can straight up murder all of those and then run, which is what we're going to have to do. Number 1 is Walker Rush. 8 more walkers. I hope we have enough walkers for all of this, or else they're going to start taking extra activations. 6, 7, 8, and 8.
Well, the good news is that you guys aren't in too much well, actually, yeah, these guys are.
Yeah, they're getting close. Another 6 walkers, which we're still fine. We're still okay.
Now you got one more.
And 6. And then one last one of fatties. Two of them.
Okay, that's not.
Yeah, that could have been way worse.
Okay, so now it is Josh's turn.
So it is now Josh's turn. And Josh is going to go ahead and attempt to chainsaw all of the runners. That is cocked. That is 1. That is his first action. Then he's going to attempt it again. Second action. That is 2 more. And then his third action.
Does he have slippery?
Yes, he does.
Okay, so he can yeet.
Yep. And I wish I would have rolled like that the first time. So
Right.
that is, he's up to 15 adrenaline now. And then he is going to yeet.
All right, now it's Amy's turn. Well, she's going to shoot her golden AK now.
What's the range on the golden AK?
2 to 1, or 1 to 2.
So, do you want to kill some walkers for us instead of fatties?
You know what? She could move 1.
And then you can unload all those walkers.
Yeah. Okay, so hitting on 4 pluses. Too bad she doesn't have 2. Oh, no, she doesn't get the dual wield on that.
Nope.
1.
1? Okay. That's 1 XP for you?
Oh, yeah.
Or 1 adrenaline for you, sorry? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, 3.
2?
Yeah, 2.
No, yeah, it's
4
4
plus.
Yeah. So 2 more adrenaline for you. You have 2 more shots.
Yeah. So she's going to go ahead and take another.
May as well.
That's
Another
2 more.
2.
Do you want the last one? Or should you take the last one? I mean, we kind of need it.
Yeah, the thing is, you're about to go into orange if you kill it, right? And if
Yeah.
you go into orange, the number's going to increase. So it may be worth... I mean, well, then again, because if Doug kills anything, Doug's also going to go into orange. So, I mean, we probably may as well.
Yeah, and then, yeah, like, she's going to have to...
Yeah, turn around and kill the fatties anyway.
Yeah. Granted, this actually does pretty good if she moves back 1 space, then she can thwack at him.
Yep. Well, that doesn't kill fatties, though.
Oh, it does not. Okay.
So, do you want to take your last shot?
Yes.
Alrighty. That is a kill, and we are now in orange. So you're going to get to choose an ability. Do you want +1 free melee action or +1 free ranged action?
Well, she's currently... we need to kill the fatties, so she's going to take the ranged action.
Okay.
'Cause that's the only
So you
one.
have another shot over there if you like.
Yes, and you know what? She will take it.
That
That
is
is
2 more hits and 2 more adrenaline for you. Alrighty. It is now Doug's turn. Does Doug want to shoot into them to kill out some more?
He does.
And then he should run.
And he should run, yes. Sadly, he can't kill fatties. But...
I mean, technically, he could get out this turn if he really wants to.
Okay, then he will take 1 shot. And...
That's 2 kills.
Oh, yeah.
That is 2 adrenaline, and that puts you into orange, correct?
Yep, and he's going to take 1 free combat action or 1 die ranged.
+1 extra die ranged isn't bad. It's up to you.
Though he's probably going to get out.
Okay. Well, he can get out now, but he can go 1, 2, 3, so he's there for next turn.
That's true. Yeah.
And
in
then,
case he needs, need backup.
Yeah. Then it's going to go over to Ned, and Ned is going to go 1, 2, 3, and then he's going to use his sniper rifle for another action to kill one of those fatties. And it is dead. So that fatty is dead, and Ned is now at 16 adrenaline. Okay, it is now their turn. So, first off, we're going to start with the runners, as we typically do. There are no runners on the board, thankfully. Nice. Now, abominations. Bam. And bam, because it's shorter that way, actually. No, it's actually going to go this way, because there's 2 of them over there.
Yeah. Fatties.
No, I'm sorry. He is going to go here, because this has a ton of noise.
Okay.
And then they can see him. So fatties now, they can see him. These guys are just coming out. And then walkers, they can all see him there. They're coming there because there's a ton of noise there.
Yeah.
And then all of these guys are moving there. All 8 of these are moving here. And now it is time for spawns. So number 1 is all runners.
No runners.
Next is 3 runners.
Well, glad we drew in that order.
Yep. And all fatties get an extra activation. So these 2 are coming into here. These 3 are coming into here. They're moving into there. They're moving into there. Actually, I don't mind at all.
Well, the problem is
and Amy is first.
Amy now cannot do anything.
Well, technically, yes, because Amy can still run.
But
it would take you 4 actions. 1 is free, so it would take you 3 actions. So you could still run if you wish.
Okay, yeah. You know what? Move her.
Unless you want to use your AK and just shoot those fatties into the thing with Ned. Ned has 3 health.
The problem is that she cannot shoot in the same space with the AK.
Oh,
that's why I'm saying.
I got you. Do you want to? No, he doesn't have anything that can kill them, and we got rid of the machete.
Yep.
So okay, so do you just want to run?
Yep.
So 3, because you have a free move.
Yeah.
Do you want to move 1 more for 4?
Yeah, because she can shoot that distance.
Okay.
So she can clear it out for everyone else.
Yep.
Okay. Doug's already there. Doug is going to.
If you want, he can escape. But if anybody dies, he's gone. It's we lose. But it's up to you.
He's gonna maybe. Well, who knows? You might need it. So he's just gonna stay there and.
Okay. And it is gonna be Ned, and Ned is going to go ahead and. What do you think? Should he try to kill the fatties that are with him?
He can't do that because of the range.
That is correct. So Ned is going 4 actions. Haha. And that is his turn. Josh is going to go 1, 2. That is 1. Sorry. And then he is going to go ahead and do 3 and 4. And he's going to try to shoot again. We need to clear out those 3 fatties right there. That is both of them. So that's going to put him into 19. So he is now in orange. And with that, he is going to take +1 free combat action.
I shoot.
Now, the fatty and this abomination, that particular abomination is patient 0. So he has no special... Oh, no, that's not patient 0. That's...
Not the cop.
I could kill the fatties. No, I can't kill the fatties because I don't have enough actions to do that. So I will actually take...
And the priority is...
Yeah, no, I'll do that. Yeah, it's... I can't... I would kill the fatty, but I can't reload and shoot. I'd have to just reload.
Yeah, just move.
I can't. That was my last action. Okay, so it is now... Doug is going to be first player next time.
Okay, we move that.
It is now their actions again. So once again, runners. 1, 2. Abominations. Fatties.
It's literally the same distance, but...
Yeah.
to where they're going.
Oh, then we can do that. At the
Okay.
same distance, then we can do that.
Yeah.
And then walkers.
Did we move that a bomb?
Yep, we moved the A-bomb. Or which one?
This one.
No, we did not.
Okay.
Boom there. There. Then we're going into there. They are going up because they can see us. Sorry about that. And then these guys can go there, and now they can see us. Alrighty. Okay. And now spawns. Number 1 is 10 walkers.
We don't have enough.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Oh, we do.
We do have enough.
Really?
All of these. Yep. If we pull another Walker 1, they are going to get an extra activation.
Which isn't too bad.
Not right now, it's not. Next is 2 fatties. Up there. And last but not least is 2 runners. So that could have been much, 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 much worse. We won.
Yeah, we won because Doug is going to escape.
Yep.
Ned is
going to run back and
escape.
Josh is going to run back and escape. And Amy's going to run and escape. Okay. So, not bad at all. It got a little bit hairy, but it never really got out of control. We only took a single point of damage between the 3 characters.
And it was because Doug shot at her.
Yeah. And then, I mean, to be perfectly honest, like, we needed to get the canned food and the water, which really slowed us down. If it wasn't for that, we could have, we could have done a lot more. But then we each had one of these. We didn't go too crazy with that, which is nice because that can just like burn up the adrenaline and give you so much.
Yeah.
So I know what my thoughts are going to be. Paul, what are your thoughts on Zombicide 2nd Edition?
Well, since the only other Zombicide that I played was the Black Plague, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which this plays very similar to that. I enjoy it. I mean, I held back on getting the adrenaline, so couldn't really max out the character's abilities because, well, we didn't want it to get all that much harder on us. But
yes,
it definitely looks like the further we go, we're going to do that. Like further in the campaign, it's definitely going to happen one way or another.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's. I would love to see what else is in here. So this is definitely just a first impression, but I enjoyed it, and I'll definitely play it again.
Okay. For me, I do rate my games in 3 different categories. I'm going to go ahead and jump into those real quick. This is going to be kind of quick and dirty with that because I just want to mainly talk about the differences. So number 1 would be art and components. Components is always really good. The miniatures are very good sculpts. They're way better than the original sculpts. The plastic is far superior quality. Game boards, still a little bit thin. If you were to thicken them up a little bit, they wouldn't bend as much, which would be really nice. But they keep having the problems. The art on everything is really, really good. The art on the characters is really good. My biggest complaint about the components for this will be the sliding tiles as well as the bending. I hate that, but that's all Zombicides. That's in literally every Zombicide game because they just don't want to make the tiles thicker. And I understand it's a production thing, but when you're CMON, there's not really an excuse. I'm sorry, there's not. You have more money than God, so, print thicker boards or come up with another solution. I know there's a lot of people that'll put plexiglass over it to hold it down. That's great, but we shouldn't have to provide the solutions ourselves.
And that's pretty slippery.
Yeah, and that is slippery, yeah. I do like the fact that the doors are now on the tiles themselves, that the objectives and stuff are on the tiles themselves. That's cool. That does feel like it kind of limits modularity some, but I understand what they're trying to do with this game over the previous editions, so I do understand why they did it. Other than that, for quality of components and art, I would definitely give this an A. I'd definitely give it an A. For the rules and the teach, just like any Zombicide game, this is a great introductory experience because it's cooperative. If you don't like zombies, you're not going to like the game, pretty much, period. If you don't like the zombie aesthetic or anything like that. Teaching the game is simple. Maybe that's just me because I've taught the game to literally, at this point, close to 200 people with all the events and stuff that I've run for Game Ball over the years, and all the random people I've taught the game to. It's super, super simple to teach, super easy to learn. So, yeah, no real problems there. This is a great one if you want to get into board gaming. The original Zombicide is the board game that made me become a board gamer. Like, it was that game. So this one will
Wow.
always have a special place in my heart because of that. So it's really nice to see that it's aged well. It's aged well. There is more rules complexity in this version, like with the dark rooms, with the way the cars work, with the way that the abominations work and stuff like that.
But you know what? You told me it once, and I understood it real quick.
Yeah, it's so
Didn't
simple.
even question it.
My big issue with a lot of this is the fact that it's a Kickstarter game again, that CMON did it again, and they're going to do it forever because it's risk-free, but I hate the fact that they kind of lie to you on how you can get everything. Like, oh, you have to pre-order, you have to Kickstarter if you're going to get everything, but you can still kind of pre-order from most of these other companies and still get everything, which when you have everything, it does increase the complexity of the game, but not overly much. Not much at all, which is really nice. And then you can set up stuff like you can build your own abomination deck. You can adjust the decks here. I do really like the fact that these decks are smaller than the previous decks, and that it feels like each of the cards matters more. Because before you'd have like so many of these that were like one walker, and it didn't affect anything. Now it's like right out of the gate you can have like 3 walkers, like right out of the gate, which is really, really nice. I do like that. I do like that change. I do think when it comes to pulling more or to spawning more of the walkers or more of the zombies, it does feel more harrowing than it has before, which is really, really nice. I do miss the Horde mechanic from Green Horde. I wish they still had that. That'd be great. Maybe one of the other expansions has it. I'm not sure. On top of that, the Washington...
I'm not sure if I was a big fan of the Horde, but...
I liked it. Just the fact that you had BAM all in one space like that. It's like, now deal with this problem. I like that. I like speed bumps like that. But that's me. The Washington ZC, I've been able to watch a play of that, and that campaign system is very good. I think it plays very well to Zombicide strengths. So I would highly recommend picking up the Washington ZC expansion for this. There's more expansions coming, but I definitely get that one. The last but not least would be the replayability and the teach. Now, I didn't mention this before because I wanted to mention it here. Typically with Zombicide, the games come with 10 missions or 10 quests in the game. This one has 24.
Ooh!
Or 25? 24, 25? Let me see. 25, excuse me. 25 out of the book. That's not including Washington ZC. That's not including any of the others. That's fantastic. This rule book, like all their others, is actually very well put together. I've never had a problem with any of Guillotine Games' rule books. They've always been fantastic. They've always been well put together. But the fact that there's 25 missions really increases the replayability. Because when we originally started playing Zombicide, we almost immediately had to go to the Guillotine Games website and download the free content because we burned through this content so quickly. This is so much nicer. You have the kids, which you did not get to see. There are kid survivors. There's 6 more survivors that are kids. Kids have less health, but they tend to have cooler abilities. You can actually gain survivors during the game in certain missions and stuff like that. You can save people and things like that, and then they get added in later, which is really interesting. The cars driving around,
Yeah, I saw this one over
moving
here.
around is really, really cool. Where you can either just drive in a straight line, you can just like gun it and try to avoid everything, or you can just like bowl through everything and try to do damage, which is really cool. I really, really enjoy that. There's a lot of replayability here. There's a lot to like. If you like Zombicide, there's a lot to love here. If Zombicide doesn't tickle your fancy, this isn't going to change your mind. This is not reinventing the wheel. It's basically just refining what they've learned over the last 10 years and distilling it down into a new, Zombicide experience that's basically more Zombicide for the money. Sadly, the base price of the game has gone up. I believe MSRP on this is like 130, 140. At Game Vault, they sell it for 110. So I mean, it's more than what the original price of $100 was, or 85 at Game Vault. So that has gone up. But I mean, that is just the way of the world now. This is a lot of components, for a $100 game. So I kind of understand that. When it comes to the fun, again, if you don't like Zombicide, you're not going to like this. I definitely like the rules changes. A lot of the stuff that we had already had house ruled, we house ruled ourselves that no, survivors don't get shot. If you miss, you hit them. That like we've been playing like that for years.
Mm.
So to see it in print on this is interesting. The fact that if anybody dies, you lose. That's something we've always done. Because it feels bad to be playing a 6-player game. Somebody dies early and like, cool. Well, we're gonna keep playing now. You know, like you know what I mean. Like we don't want to wrap up this game because one person died, so we're gonna keep playing. Or just have a guy go like, hey, I'm gonna self-sacrifice so you guys can win. So I'm gonna Molotov my square, kill everything in that square, and now there's a clear path for you guys to win the game. That's gone. No more self-sacrifice, none of that, which is really, really good. I do like the changes. Overall, I think the changes are for the better. I can go through a couple of those for you real quick. Again, like Molotov cocktail, the fact that you can't throw it in your own space, great. The fact that you don't have to find bottles and gas in order to make Molotovs is nice. The fact you don't have to find the scope and the rifle to make the sniper rifle is good. Getting into a car, I like it. It's now you can change seats for one action, because it used to be you had to exit the car then re-enter the car, which is just kind of dumb. You know, like basically 2 actions. The zombie updates are really cool. I do like the 4, like I said, the 4 unique abominations was really cool. I do like the dark zone thing. I really like that. While it does make the game easier, it does eliminate needing to have such a big spawn deck, which just helps because you can make the spawn cards worse because there's less spawning. So anytime it spawns, it's worse. I do like the dedicated first spawn zone. We always basically did that ourselves, but I'm glad that that's just there on the tile. I do like the fact that zombies no longer spawn with walkers, because that was always confusing as hell. I don't know why I did it. It also meant that there was just a lot more walker activations than there should have been. And on top of that, I love the priority change. Instead of walkers being first, fatties and abominations being first really changed the game. It makes melee weapons much more viable. Because before it was like melee weapons are basically dookie. You may as well find ranged weapons because melee weapons were kind of meh, and this ranged weapons are very powerful.
Yeah, but most of that was implemented in
Black Plague.
Black Plague.
Yeah.
So I'm not familiar with those rules issues.
I like the fact that the manhole covers are gone. I like that. Like, screw that. As thematic as and kind of cool as it is for zombies to be crawling out of there, it just there's too many problems that it would come up with. And that you would be drawing cards and then like, oh crap, I forgot that one was a fucking manhole. So this one that this one was a manhole and that this one had to go here and not there. And yeah, I'm glad that that's gone. We're still PG-13. That was only one F-bomb.
But not the A-bomb.
Yeah, I kind of wish that fatties did more damage. I kind of wish they had that, or that A-bombs did more damage.
Do A-bombs just do 1, or
yeah, it's still just 1. There's still no armor in this, which I missed that. I missed the whole armor thing from Black Plague. That is a downside. But overall, I do like the game. I'd have to give it a B, probably a B-, just because I have played Zombicide a lot. So, yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't. It's A for the rules, complexity, and the teach. Sorry. So it's A, and then B-. So all in all, I give this a B+. I mean, this would just barely squeak into my collection if I were to get it. But that would really depend on who I was playing it with, how often we were going to play it, and things like that. This one most likely will not find a place in my collection, but this is one of those games, if anybody was like, hey, let's play Zombicide, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it. Let's play. Oh, you have it? You own it? Okay, cool. I'm willing to throw down.
Yeah.
You know, this is maybe not in my collection unless, you know, I really got a hard on to paint the stuff and really get into that. But
probably if you didn't get KDM.
Yeah, I mean, I'm painting so much for KDM, and then it's either something like this or Bloodborne. Bloodborne would win for me. So I mean, this has a lot of competition right now, and with me just selling my entire Black Plague / Green Horde collection of Zombicide, I don't really see me jumping in and getting it again. But if you've never played Zombicide before, or if you played Zombicide and you love the game and the idea of more Zombicide sounds fantastic, this is the game for you. This is a lot of fun. It plays very quickly. The rules are very easy. Since it's cooperative, it's very simple to teach new people and just kind of guide them as they go. They play one game and they know how to play it, you know. People can get overwhelmed with decisions and things like that, so you can help them out with like, well, you could do this, this, or this. Which one would you want to do? And they'd be, oh, that second one sounds really good. Let's do that, you know. So you can still like kind of guide people, which is really nice. But overall, yeah, I'd have to give this a B plus. Maybe not for me in my collection yet. I'll still have to mull that over in my head. But as of right now, I'm happy that Game Vault has a demo of it, because then if I want to play it, I can always play it at Game Vault. And this will be a great game to teach new players when they're sitting there and they come down to the Game Vault and they want to try board games for the first time ever. This is a great one for them to try. And it looks very, very pretty on the table. Not as pretty as it could with the painted minis, but it looks very pretty on the table. Anything else you wanted to add?
No, I mean, yes, it would look really good with painted minis. I saw how Black Plague looked with those, but you have to pay for that.
Yes, yeah, that is not a cheap service. That is an expensive service to get, but it is a good service to get.
It is. I mean, I have seen. Yeah, I've seen playing with regular minis and playing with painted minis, and it really just it adds.
It really
so
does.
much to the game.
I agree. It really, really adds a lot to the game when you're playing with painted minis. I will wholeheartedly agree with you there. Okay, so I think that's going to go ahead and do it from us at Dice and Dudes today. So, yeah, I think we're pretty much on the same page. We both played the game again. Would you consider owning this one?
I would consider it. I definitely would consider it. I don't buy very many board games, but even though it does have kind of a, as you mentioned, a high price tag, I would consider it if I found myself with some board game money.
Nice, very nice.
In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, if I found myself in board game money, it probably would end up being Zombicide.
So to me, that is one of the best recommendations people can make. If they say, "Hey, I like the game and I'd play it again," or "Hey, I want to own it," that's all you need to know. So thank you all very much for joining us tonight. Again, we'll keep you posted about what's going to be happening tomorrow, Wednesday night. No idea which way the cards are going to fall or the chips are going to fall tonight as of right now, but I will let you know as soon as I know tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for joining us at our earlier start time. And if you're catching this video later, thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Please like the video, comment on it, how much you liked it. Subscribe to the channel. We really, really appreciate that. If you're watching us on Twitch, please give us a follow. And if you have a free Twitch Prime subscription, we would really appreciate it if you guys send it our way. And if you guys really, really love the content, then go ahead and subscribe to us, but only if you really love the content. We want anybody who subscribes to be a subscriber because they really believe in what we're doing and they want to see more of it. If you're on the fence, hey, throw it to us if it's free, but if not, hold on to it until we earn it. Thank you all very much for joining us tonight. We'll see you all next time. I got to do my thing.
Us dudes,
yeah, remember, dudes, to keep rolling dice. Good night, everybody.